Hi there, Miss Jamison here. Today we're going to solve this equation, 345 minus 162. Today we're going to be learning how to use the expanded form model. Expanded form is important because it makes sure that you understand place value when you are subtracting. All right, so we're going to begin by expanding each one of these numbers. We're starting with 345, so we're going to expand that number first. 300 plus 40 plus 5. That's the number 345. But when we look at this equation, we see that we are subtracting. So off to the side, we're going to put a big, giant subtraction sign. Now we're going to subtract 162. So we can expand the number 162 under 300 plus 40 plus 5. Well, in the number 162, there's 100, there's 60, and then there is 2. So we have this equation, 300 plus 40 plus 5 minus 100 plus 60 plus 2. We just took these numbers and expanded them, and then we stacked them on top of each other. Notice the hundreds are on top of the hundreds, the tens are on top of the tens, and the ones are on top of the ones. But we want to remember that we are subtracting. So we're going to begin with the ones place. We're going to first subtract 5 minus 2. We can put 2 in our brains and count up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 2 equals 3. So we put that number below in the ones place. Next, you see that I added the plus sign because we're going to add that to whatever the answer is in our tens place. All right, now here we have 40 minus 60. One way that I like to think about this is 4 tens minus 6 tens. Well, if I have 4 tens and I put up 4 fingers representing the tens, 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens. Now I want to take away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I don't have enough. This means I need to go next door and get another 100. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go next door and I'm going to take from this 300. I'm going to take away 100, and I'm going to add that to the 40. Now, instead of having 40, I have 140. We took 100 away from 300, and I put that 100 over with the 40, so 140. Now, if I look at this 300, I don't have 300 anymore because I took 100 away. Now I have 200. Let's continue subtracting. Now I have 140 minus 60. Again, instead of thinking about 140, I like to think about this as 14 tens. That makes it a little bit easier in my brain. I'm going to subtract 14 tens minus 6 tens. I can put 6 in my head, and I can count up. 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens, 10 tens, 11 tens, 12 tens, 13 tens, 14 tens. I just counted up and I realized that I have 8 tens. 8 tens is the same as 80. So 140 minus 60 equals 80. Now I'm left to subtract 200. Remember, I don't have 300 anymore because I gave 100 to the tens place. 200 minus 100. Well, if I have 200 and I take away 100, I'm left with 100. I'm done subtracting, so now I just need to put my number back together. 100 plus 80 plus 3 equals 183. 345 minus 162 equals 183. This is the expanded model. This expanded model helps us as we transition into using the standard algorithm.